Come to standing at the top of your mat, feet about shoulder width distance apart. Mountain pose. Feel strong, proud, sturdy, just standing. Feel your power as you stand. The shoulders roll back and down, palms face forward, the eyes close. See if you can stand a little taller. Press through all four corners of your feet and really feel the alignment from your head, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles. Maybe shifting the weight forward and back, toes to heels, and then finding stillness. Knees can be softly bent. If you can float your ears a little further back and just stand really tall. This is your mountain pose. Find your breath with the eyes closed. Big inhale through the nose. Maybe exhale out the mouth. And then maybe find that ujjayi breath in and out the nose if that's comfortable for you. And our intention today for the full moon and for a new month of this new year is salutation. So standing in your mountain pose, this is how we start sun salutations in yoga. And in yoga, the sun salutations are not to greet the actual sun, it's to greet the sun inside of us, the light inside of us. So we'll be saluting the sun as we warm up today. And Hafiz, the Sufi poet, writes, "Leave the familiar for a while. Let your senses and body stretch out like a welcome season onto the meadows and shores and hills." So that's an invitation to embrace unfamiliar feelings and just take urgency in living presently. So from your strong and sturdy mountain pose, keeping the eyes closed, just let the chin float down and let your head make semicircles, left ear towards left shoulder, right ear towards right shoulder, really gently moving slow, warming up the neck. Keep the legs strong, keep the engagement, maybe lift the toes to feel that. And then pause, crown of the head back to center, and let your head fall back, chin up. And take those half semicircles again, letting the neck roll side to side, just gently. Continuing to breathe, eyes can remain closed. And then as you feel ready, taking full circles with the neck, the head in one direction, and then moving in the other direction. And then pause, find stillness. Walk your feet a little wider on your mat. Bring your hands to your hips and just take half circles with your hips forward, drawing a little semicircle with the hips. Warming up, knees can be bent a lot or a little. And then take that to the back, warming up the hips. And then as you're ready, full hip circles. You can exaggerate it, it can be small as you warm up. Use the breath. And then everybody bend your knees a lot. Bring your hands to your thighs above your knees. Exhale, press your heart forward. Squeeze shoulder blades together. And then inhale, round the spine. Look to your navel. Keep going like cat and cow in the spine. Move with your breath. Inhale, heart forward, chest forward. Exhale, curl chin. Look at belly button. One more. And then everybody stand all the way up, arms overhead. Parallel the feet again, about shoulder width distance apart. And then inhale, reach your left arm higher. Really breathe through the left side body and reach your right arm higher. Keep going like you're reaching for the stars, the moon, a rope, something above you. Reach through the left side, reach through the right side. Keep grounding through left and right foot and just feel the side body grow and lengthen and stretch here. One more with each arm. And then exhale, cactus arms, maybe lion's breath, sticking out the tongue. Inhale, arms up. Let's do that again. Bend the elbows wide, head back. Lion's breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hinge, fold forward. First forward fold. Bend the knees a lot. Let the head be heavy. If you're using the playlist, go ahead and press play. You can start some music. Just feel the weights dripping down your back from the neck to the earth. And then take a little halfway lift, long spine. Neutralize the back. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back, plank pose. Slowly lower all the way to the earth. Come to your belly. Untuck the toes. Hands can be wide. First cobra, heart forward. Pull the palms back. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Collarbones open. Exhale, make your way to down dog, either through child's pose, through plank, through tabletop, downward facing dog. First one of the practice, and it's pretty early in the practice, maybe early in the morning. So bend left and right, maybe close the eyes, just feel into it, pedaling the legs. And then slow it down, look to your hands. Start to tiptoe all the way forward, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, let it go. Root through your feet, rise all the way to stand. Shoulders come down, hands come down. Inhale, arms up, reach through your left arm, reach through your right arm. Again, feel the torso lengthen, side body stretch through the right, through the left. One more each side. And then left hand to right wrist, reach and side body stretch, hips to the right, lean to the left, crescent moon. Inhale, back to center, release the grip, left hand to right wrist, or right hand to left wrist, just switch sides. Inhale, reach tall, and then side body stretch. Keep planting and grounding through both feet. Crescent moon pose. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Exhale it out. Inhale, reach tall, forward fold. Halfway lift. Find a long spine. Hands can be on shins or thighs. Exhale, hands back. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. Left knee comes down. Make sure it feels supported. You could double up a mat or use a blanket. Inhale, rise up. Low lunge. Draw left hip forward, right hip back. Relax the shoulders. Spread through your fingers. Draw your pinky fingers towards each other to wrap your arm bones. Either stay here or reach longer through left arm and right arm. Again, feeling the torso grow, the length in the side body. One more, reach. Exhale, hands plant, step back, plank pose. Really spread your fingers wide, shoulders over wrists. Everybody lower knees, chest and chin, slowly lower to the earth. Untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. Inhale fully. Exhale, let something go. Relax the face, relax the brow. Inhale, left leg high. Step it all the way through, maybe inch it to help it get there. Right knee comes down. Make sure it feels supported, doubling up the mat. Untuck the toes, low lunge, arms along the ears. Draw the rib cage in, tuck the tailbone. Shoulders are over the hips, spread the fingers. Left hip draws back, right hip draws forward. Either stay here or reach taller and longer through left and right hand. Keeping strong in the legs, stability through your hips. Beautiful. One more reach. Exhale, plant the hands and step forward, forward fold. Right foot meets the left, top of the mat. Knees can be bent. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, let it go. Press through your feet, rise all the way to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just close the eyes, take a breath. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Half lift, long spine. This time, step back, low lunge again, or high lunge with the left knee lifted. Find your balance, maybe heel toe your right foot to the right. Inhale, arms up. Right knee is over the right ankle. Shoulders are over the hips. Draw the rib cage in. Either stay here or bend the elbows and grab onto opposite elbows. Pull your arms away from each other, really holding onto your elbows, stretching out the shoulders. One more inhale. Exhale, hands plant, step back, plank pose. Either lower all the way to the belly, press to child's or down dog, knees, chest, chin, or if you're ready for your chaturanga, shift the weight forward, bend the elbows to 90 degrees, just halfway, roll over the toes, shins, knees, thighs are off the mat. Roll the shoulder blades back, and everybody meet in down dog as you're ready. In the Vinyasa practice, there's a lot of flows, a lot of Vinyasas, but you can always skip them, you can always take child's pose. Move with your own breath. Inhale, left leg high. Step your left foot forward. Come into low or high lunge, your choice. Left knee over ankle. Tuck the tailbone, lift out of your chest, reach through your fingers. Maybe sink a little lower in the lunge, but press your right heel back to lift your right thigh higher. Nice. Stay here or bend the elbows. See if you can switch which elbow goes on top, the unfamiliar way, or which hand was on top, and then pull the hands away from each other to deepen the stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, hands plant, frame the foot, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise to stand. Maybe reach through left hand, reach through right. Traditional mountain pose or adding the side body stretch. This time, reach through both hands, grab your right hand to left wrist, reach side body stretch to the right. Stay here or lift your left toes to the left, balancing on just your right foot. Maybe reach your hands apart, balancing star. Exhale, left foot to the mat, inhale, arms up. Left hand to right wrist, reach side body stretch left. Stay here or right foot lifts and hovers to the right. Hands release, open up the hands, balancing star, beautiful. Exhale, come on down. Hands to heart. Toes together, heels apart. Unless you have lower back issues, keep some space. Sink down, chair pose, arms up. We're moving on to sun salutation, B variation. Chair pose, sink your hips lower. Check that you can see your toes, knees together. Exhale, forward fold, you got this. Inhale, half lift. Step it back, plank pose. Any way you want to travel to a down dog. So it could be knees, chest, chin, chaturanga. Move with your breath through the shape slowly and mindfully. From down dog, inhale, reach your right leg high. Step right foot between the hands. Find warrior one. So left heel comes down about 45 degrees, arms up. Knees over the ankle again. Left hip, left shoulder draw forward. Maybe find a wider stance, heel to your right, foot to the right. Beautiful. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. Press through the back foot. Outside edge of left foot is really pressing. Right knee is bending just over the ankle. Maybe you need to take a wider stance to keep that alignment. One more inhale here. Exhale, hands down. Step back, travel through your vinyasa or meet in down dog. Remember to greet each pose with a breath. Don't rush through it. Inhale, left leg high. Step it through. Warrior one, right heel down, left knee over ankle, arms rise. Draw your left hip back, right hip forward. You're aiming to square towards the front of the mat, but you might need some more space in your hips. Left foot can move to the left. Press outside edge of right foot. One more inhale, reach, grow tall. Exhale, hands down, step it back, plank. Option to move through vinyasa. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Inhale here. Exhale, let it out. Bend the knees, look to your hands. Step, or if you feel warm, hop, land softly top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, release. Toes together, heels apart, sink down, chair pose, arms up. Sit a little lower. Inhale here. And rise all the way to mountain, hands to heart. Close the eyes, take a breath. You're gonna flow through one more sun salutation. It could be with the low lunge, high lunge, with warriors. You can make it up as you go along. It might be familiar. You might do this every day or every week with me. This might be something really unfamiliar. So whatever you're doing is right, whatever choice you make. Now on your next inhale, you could also just stay here or come to child's pose. Next inhale, inhale, arms up. Forward fold and just start your sun salutation. Going through left and right side or right and left side. Maybe eyes are closed. Again, there's no right or wrong. Just freestyling. One round of sun salutations. Notice how your body wants to move or how your body wants to rest, and honor that. No rush. You can add or subtract whatever you want. And then eventually, over the course of the next couple of breaths, we'll all meet in a downward facing dog. So if you're there already, just breathe. If you're not there, no hurry. Meet us when you're finished with your sun salutation. Inhale, right leg lifts, bend the knee, open it up. Scorpion, fire hydrant, roll the ankle, roll the knee, the hip. Maybe left forearm comes to the earth. Keep pressing through right and left hands firmly. Then re-extend your right leg long, lower it beside the left. Left leg high, bend the knee, open the hip. Heel towards glute, roll the ankle, maybe right forearm to the mat. Roll the left knee, opening up the hip joint. Right heel keeps pressing back. And then left leg long, lower it back down. Downward facing dog. Big inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Bend the knees. Look towards your hands. Step or hop all the way forward, feet wide. And come to your seat. Hands behind the back. Lift the chest. Start to windshield wiper the legs to the left and to the right. Knees are bent, just letting them float side to side. Again, warming up the hip flexors. And then come all the way to your back. Draw your knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug. We usually start the practice on our back. So we'll take a little moment here. Let your left leg go long. Draw your right knee into your chest. Hands on shin. Really give it a squeeze. Compress. Great for digestion. And then come into half happy baby. Sole of the foot to the ceiling. Right hand to ankle or foot. Draw your knee outside your rib cage. Left leg is heavy. Shoulders, head, completely relaxed. And then draw your right leg across the body to the left. Gentle spinal twist. Look to the right. Right hand can open up. Just wringing out the spine. If this is too intense, you can bend left knee and bring it under the right, or put a block under your right leg. And then inhale, come on back. Let the right leg go. Just notice how the right side feels compared to the left. One breath here. Mini Savasana. Inhale fully. Exhale, side out. And then right leg heavy, left knee pulls in. Give it a squeeze. Draw it to the rib cage. And then shift into half happy baby. Left foot to the ceiling. Left foot presses into the hand, and hand presses back into the foot. Feel that resistance. Right hand can coax the right hip down. And then shift into your spinal twist. So left leg to the right, left ear to the left. Observing the breath, slowing it down. And then come on back. All right, we have a little bit of core work to do while we're on our back. Of course, you don't have to do it. Left leg crosses over the right, once or twice, eagle wrapping the legs. Left arm under the right, giving yourself a big hug, holding shoulders, or double wrapping like eagle arms. Extend your arms and your toes away from you. And then inhale, shoulder blades up, crunch elbows towards knees. Nice, extend away, eagle crunches. We've got 7 more. You got this. You can move slower or faster. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to crunch. Nice work. Just 3. And 2. Last one. All right, release the hands. Left ankle over right thigh. Plant the right foot. Press your left knee away from you. Interlace your hands behind your back. Lift your shoulder blades. Keep your elbows wide. And then bring your right elbow towards your left knee. Cross the body. Back to center. Shoulder blades stay lifted. Left elbow towards the right side. So you're just doing opposite elbow, opposite knee crunches. Stay right here or lift and float your right leg. So it's like a figure 4 pigeon on the back with a twisted crunch. Nice work. For 3. Last 2. And 1. All right, take a full body stretch. Reach through fingers, reach through toes. Grow long. Press through your heels. Breathe through your belly. And let's do the second side. So right leg over left. Maybe double wrap. Right arm under left. Hold on to shoulders or double wrap the arms. Extend your toes away from you, your fingers away. Grow long. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Nice work. 6 more. You got this. I'm doing it with you. Let's take 1 more. Let the arms go. Let the head release. Keep the right leg over left ankle. Left foot plants. Press your right thigh away from you. Interlace your fingers. Maybe switch the grip, less familiar way. Keep the elbows away, out of your periphery. Lift shoulders. Keep the tailbone tucked so your lower back's pressing into the earth. And then left elbow draws towards right knee, right elbow towards left. Keep going or lift your left foot off the earth. Keep flexing it, keep it engaged. Nice work. Shoulder blades stay lifted. Hands are not yanking on the neck, they're just there for support. 1 more each side. Cross to the left, cross to the right, and let it go. Full body stretch again. Maybe bring your hands to your belly and feel the work. Then give yourself a hug. Plant your feet, keep toes and heels together. Use your fingers to tickle your heels. They're about that distance away so you can feel your heels. And then lift your shoulders off the mat. Keep your chin and chest off each other. So little space between chin and chest, you're looking to the sky. Right hand's gonna reach for right ankle, come back to center, left leg towards left. So you're just hovering your upper body, your shoulder blades are off the mat, and you're moving side to side. This kind of reminds me of a penguin. Side to side, you can move slow or fast, engaging the obliques. So maybe you don't touch your heel, but that's the aim, just reaching as your upper body shifts side to side. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay, let the knees go wide, soles of the feet together, hand to belly, hand to heart. Big belly breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Give yourself a hug, knees to chest. Roll into the fetal position. Take a breath here. And then press, coming onto all fours. We're all gonna meet in tabletop. Take your time to get there. Hands and knees connected to the mat. Tabletop. And move through some cat-cow. So spread your fingers wide. Hips and knees are in line. Shins are pressing into the mat. Tailbone tucks and untucks. Really exaggerating the undulation of your spine. Stretching out the belly. Adding anything you need, head roll, neck roll, hips stretch. 1 more breath of this, and let's all meet in down dog. Hips high, heels back. From down dog, look to your hands, bend the knees, walk or hop quietly, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Toes together, heels apart, chair pose. Inhale, arms up. Left hand forward, reach right hand back, open arm twist. Inhale, right arm forward. Left hand back, twist to the left. Inhale, forward. Again, twist to the right, hold and stay here for another inhale. Check that your knees are still together in alignment, toes are underneath. Inhale, rise up. To the left, and we're just gonna hold it for one big inhale. Exhale, mountain pose, stand up. All right, sink down chair, open arm twist to the right. Stand up, mountain. Chair pose, twist to the left. Inhale, mountain. This time, sink down to the right, and then right hand forward, just move your hands forward and back. You can imagine you're skiing. Straight arms, chair pose for 3, 2, everybody stand up. Press through your right foot, left knee rises. We're coming into tree pose. So left foot on the inseam of your right leg, anywhere but directly on the knee. It could be a kickstand on your ankle or all the way up on your thigh. Press your foot into your leg and your leg back into your foot. Equal pressure. Any variation with your hands. Hands can be at heart center, behind the back. You can grow your branches. If you're looking for more of a challenge, close the eyes. Right ankle is doing the work to stabilize. One more inhale. See if you can stand a little taller. Lengthen the spine. And then release your left foot, but keep it balancing. Step all the way to the back of the mat. Warrior one. We've been here before. Take your time to set it up. Warrior one, arms alongside the ears. From warrior one, exhale, bend the elbows like a cactus. Reach the hands behind you. Maybe they even tap each other. And then sweep down and forward and up. Arms up. Again, exhale, bend the elbows. Reach back, maybe fingers can tap. Really dramatic, sweep forward. Exhale, bend elbows. Same pattern, reach back. This time, interlace the palms, make a fist, punch down, open and broaden the chest. Exhale, humble warrior, fold forward. Torso on thigh or inside of thigh. Keep drawing your right hip in, keep pressing outside edge of left foot back. Head is heavy, crown of the head reaching for the earth. Inhale here. Exhale to the back of the mat. Left knee bends, deep lunge, Skandasana. So right heel is planted, right toes are lifted. You can stay here. You don't have to go as far. It can just be a side lunge. You could try to hover and balance your hands. Maybe you need to shift the weight forward and back. Stay for 2 slow breaths. Hands could be on a block, on a couch. Support yourself with any props in the practice. All right, inhale, step your right foot down, right knee bends, warrior 2 to the front of the mat. Right arm forward, left arm back. Relax the shoulders down the back, spread through your fingers. Our first warrior 2 of practice. Get a little lower. Left hip down, so hips are parallel. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg, reach up and back. Exhale, find triangle. So maybe heel toe your left foot in, hips to the back, reach forward and down. You could have your hand on a block, on your shin, roll left shoulder back. Imagine you're pressing against something with your left hand. Left hip back. Head can look up at your hand or the sky, or just let your head be heavy and relaxed. One more inhale in triangle. And then start to bend your right knee, moving into side angle or balancing half moon. For side angle, right forearm, press against right thigh, left arm over the ear. If you're balancing, all the weight goes into your right foot, maybe hand on a block or a water bottle. Left hand to the sky or keep it on your hip. If you're in balancing half moon, keep pressing your left heel further back. Keep rolling your left shoulder back. Stacking shoulders and hips. One more inhale. Let's all find standing split. So left hand down, dial your left hip, toes face the earth, hips are in alignment again. And everybody forward fold, left foot meets the mat. Bend the knees a little bit. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step to plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, choose Vinyasa or not. Meet back and down dog. Inhale and down dog. Exhale, let it go. Either stay in down dog or child's pose. We're going to take a little exercise that's optional between sides. I call it turbo dog. So instead of pike push-ups where your elbows go wide, you see if you can keep your elbows close together in alignment. So slowly bend your elbows towards the earth and then inhale, straighten them again. Take a few more if you're following with me. Bending the elbows towards the earth, really engaging the shoulders. Inhale, straighten. Maybe two more. Bend. A lot of work for the shoulders. Inhale, straighten. One more. And straighten. Look to your hands. Bend the knees. Step or hop. Make your way to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Half lift. Long spine. Let it go. Toes together. Heels apart. Chair pose. Arms up. This time, open arm twist to the left. Left hand back. Inhale, back to center. Open arm twist to the right. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Again to the left. Hold it for a breath. Keep the knees together. Inhale, center. To the right. Hold it. You got it. Inhale, stand all the way up. Mountain pose. Exhale, sink down to the left. Open up. Inhale, rise, mountain. Exhale, chair pose. Open arm twist to the right. Stay low. And then just shoulders and hips are facing forward. Arms are sliding forward and back. Lower body is still like you're skiing. Beautiful. Inhale, mountain pose. Nice work. Left foot is your base. Tree pose. So plant your left foot strongly. Feel rooted through your left leg. Right knee rises. Bring it anywhere on your leg. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. It doesn't have to match the other side. We're not symmetrical. Slow down the breath. Lift the heart. Lengthen through the torso. The spine is long. Just like mountain pose at the beginning of practice. Any arm variation, maybe close the eyes. One more breath. And then see if you can keep your right leg off the earth. Just release it from your left leg. Step it back, warrior one. Take your time, set up your warrior one. We've been here before. Find your alignment. Left knee over ankle, arms up. Exhale, bend elbows, open the chest, reach the hands back. Maybe tap them, and then sweep down all the way back up. Again, same pattern. Bend the elbows. Beautiful. Reach back. Sweep forward. This time, bend the elbows, reach back. Maybe switch the grip, the unfamiliar. It's gonna feel like you're holding someone else's hand. Punch the fist down. Open and broaden the chest. With that space, humble warrior, fold forward. Left hip draws in. Relax the jaw, the head. Maybe a lion's breath, sticking out the tongue, audible exhale. This can be intense. One more breath here. And then to the back of the mat. Right knee bends deeply. Hands to the earth, to your prop, to your heart center. Deep lunge. It doesn't have to be that deep. It could just be to the side. Maybe you need to move to the front and the back. Do what you need to do for 2 more breaths. And let's start to rise back up. Left foot plants, Warrior two. Left knee over ankle. Beautiful. Spread the arms, spread the fingers, shoulders down the back. Right hip lower. Tendency is for that to come a little higher, so lower your right hip. Warrior two. Reverse triangle. Left leg straightens, left arm up and back. Feel the stretch to the whole left side body. And then hands come back. Come into triangle. Maybe walk your back foot in, reach forward, hips to the back of the mat, tilt down. Roll the shoulder back. Beautiful. Spread through your right fingers. Imagine you're pressing against a wall. Now you have a choice here. Bend your left knee, move into side angle and stay and hold, or move into half moon, balancing. Left foot takes the weight, look in front of you. Right foot rises. Could always practice on a wall for support, or use a block or a water bottle. And then everybody, both hands down, frame the left foot, standing split. So for me, it looks like a standing L. Squaring hips towards the earth. Forward fold, right foot meets the left at the mat. Bend the knees, let the head be heavy. Shake the head yes and no. Maybe figure out the jaw. And then take a half lift. Reset the spine. Plant the hands, step to plank. Pause here. Inhale fully. Exhale, let it go. Lower right forearm and left forearm, come up to forearm plank. So forearms are parallel with each other. Wrists and elbows are in a line. Press your heels back, lift your thighs. Maybe you want to interlace your hands if that feels more supportive. You have a little triangle. Start to walk your toes towards elbows for dolphin pose. Hips high. One inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Start to walk backwards. Come back, forearm plank. Low plank, inhale here. Let it go. Options, stay here and hold. Come on to child's pose, or let's go into dolphin again. So walk your feet forward. The further you walk your feet towards your head, the more intense it's gonna be. One inhale here. Exhale it out. Either stay in dolphin and just breathe and hold it, or walk it back. Forearm plank. One more time. You could be holding forearm or dolphin or sphinx, or walk it in. One breath. And walk it back out. Everybody in forearm plank. Big inhale. Exhale, lower the thighs. Parallel the hands again. Press the palms. Pull the heart through, sphinx pose. Exhale, everybody find child's knees wide, toes touch together. Forehead to the mat. Nice work. Maybe roll the forehead side to side. And then press into your palms. Lift your palms like spider fingers. Walk your hands to the left. Side body stretch through the right side body. From your right pinky finger down to your right hip crease. Press your hips back. Exhale, let it go. Spider crawl your fingers through center to the right to breathe through the whole left side body. Feel the left side body grow long from the rib cage. Puff up and exhale. Walk your hands back to center. Make your way to down dog whenever you're ready. From down dog, right leg high. Knee towards nose, draw it in, use your core. Exhale, leg high. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right knee, left elbow, cross the body. Inhale, rise it back up. Step forward, high lunge. You could also be in low lunge, left knee down or left knee lifted. High crescent lunge or low lunge, arms up. Press the palms together, pull them to heart center, prayer hands. Now twist left elbow towards right knee. Inhale, rise back up. Beautiful. 2 more times like that. Twist to the right. Inhale, lift. The challenge to the left, to the right. Inhale, find your stability. This time, come all the way down. Bicep to thigh, palms pressed. Maybe make a fist out of the bottom hand, deepening the stretch. Again, you could always lower your left back knee. Maybe open up the arms, find a half or a full bind. Any variation you want here. If you have the bind, unravel. We're gonna spin all the way open to warrior 2. So left hand back, left heel down, right arm forward. Warrior 2. Everybody shift into side angle, forearm to thigh, left arm over the ear. Press your forearm into your thigh so you're not compromising the space in the side body. You want space, right side body long. Left hand behind the back, finding half or full bind here. Again, if you're going into a full bind, try not to compromise the space. It's better to do a half bind so that your right long side body stays long. Whether or not you have the bind, step your left foot to the top of the mat. Tree pose again. Left foot is your base. Or bird of paradise with the bind. So if you have the bind, keep it. You'll rise up slowly. And maybe you play with straightening your leg. Otherwise, tree pose, second time. Both are great balancing postures. See if you can lift the chest, stand taller. 1 more inhale. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. And release the hands behind the nape of the neck. Forearms along the jawline, bend the knees softly. Release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Hips high, down dog. Stay here, or if you want to take another vinyasa, go for it. Maybe close the eyes, take a big breath. You know what's coming on the second side. It's more familiar, but try to take this side as totally different because it might feel different. We're not symmetrical. Left leg high, knee towards nose. Exhale, heel high. Left knee, left elbow. Press it back. Left knee, cross the body towards the right. Exhale, reach it long. Inhale, left foot steps between hands, low or high lunge, make a choice. Arms up. Press palms together, pull them to heart center. If you're in high lunge, really press your right heel back to lift your right thigh. Lift your torso, find that stability, and then you're gonna twist right elbow toward left, but come on back up. Again, twist to the left. Inhale, center. 1 more. Right elbow towards left knee. Inhale, lift. This time, hold it. Hook right arm to left thigh, draw left hip in. Maybe a fist out of that bottom hand to deepen the stretch. Maybe open up the arms. Maybe wrap your left hand around to grab your thigh or your pants. Maybe right arm under. Half or full bind. Again, if you're doing this from low lunge, you might even find a deeper stretch, deeper twist. If you're bound, unbind the arms. If your right knee is down, lift it up. Warrior 2. Spin and unravel, open. Beautiful. Nice transition. Left knee over, left ankle. Reach through your fingertips. Find side angle. Left forearm or left thigh. Right arm over the ear. Again, keep that space, pressing forearm into thigh. Maybe half or full bind here. Wherever you are, step your right foot to the top of the mat. Right foot is going to be your base. If you have the bind, even if it's a half bind, you can play with Bird of Paradise, keeping the hook of the hands as you slowly rise up. Right foot is the base, whichever balancing posture you're in. If you're in tree pose, you can challenge this time by closing the eyes, maybe straightening the leg in Bird of Paradise. One more inhale, crown of the head higher. And then everybody forward fold. Let that go. Bend the knees, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Step back, plank pose. Hips high, down dog, or travel through a vinyasa. Inhale fully. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, right leg high. Again, knee towards nose. Exhale, lift it high. Knee towards right elbow. Lift it high. Knee to the left. Stay here. Start to straighten your right leg. Outside edge of right foot comes down. Left heel plants. Right hand is your base. Left hand to the sky. Fallen star. Lift the hips. Lift the heart. Left hand comes under the right armpit. Inhale, lift it back to the ceiling. Let's do that again. Draw your left hand under your right wrist, right armpit. Inhale, lift to the ceiling. And then come onto both heels and slowly lower to your seat. You're facing the back of the mat. Heels press into the earth. Flex the feet. Lift the chest. Feet are a little bit wide and just fold forward. Forward fold with wide legs. Maybe you don't go far. Just keep a long spine. Let the head and the neck relax. Just one more breath here. Start to walk yourself back. Shoulders over hips. Twist to the right. Plant your hands the top of the mat. Roll to your right heel, or right side, outside edge of right foot. Press up and back, three-legged dog. Right leg is high. Scorpion the dog. If flipping the dog is in your practice, take the weight into your left hand, right foot outside of the mat. Lift the heart. Everybody meet back in downward facing dog as you're ready. Inhale here. Exhale, let it go. We have that on the second side, our last standing pose series variation, and then a bit more warm down poses, a little more passive poses. So as you're ready, left leg high, knee towards nose. Exhale, left leg high. Left knee towards left elbow. Press it back. Left knee towards right elbow. Press it back. Whoop. Straighten your right leg. Come into fallen star. So outside edge of left foot, right heel plants. Left hand is your base. Reach your right hand to the sky. Reach your right hand under and then back to the sky. So it's like you're threading the needle. Left hand under. Maybe it doesn't go far. Reach it to the ceiling. Come onto your heels and slowly release the hips to the earth. If you got lost, just find your way back here. Beautiful work. Lift the chest and walk forward. Embrace the unfamiliar. Close the eyes. Not always traditional yoga poses or postures, so good to challenge the brain. Mix up the muscle memory. 2 more breaths here. Just slow down. Start to walk yourself back up Twist all the way to the front of the mat. Again, plant the palms about shoulder width distance. Roll your left pinky toe down, right big toe down. Lift the hips and find your way in a three-legged dog. Left leg high. Bend the knee, open up. Scorpion dog. Option to flip your dog. And then come on back around. Find downward facing dog. Big inhale here. Let it go. Bend the knees, look to your hands. Step or walk outside of your hands. So wide-legged squat. Make your way to a squat malasana, palms press, elbows against the legs, lift the heart. Heels in and toes are out. Maybe your heels are lifted. Everybody slowly stand all the way up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows and slowly sink down. Bring your elbows towards your knees. You got this. When the elbows touch the knees, stand up again. Press through the feet. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, slowly. One more time, or you just stay standing. Tap and lift. This time, parallel the feet. Mountain pose. Reach your arms, right hand, left wrist, side body stretch to the right. Maybe your left toe lifts off. Maybe your arms open, balancing star. Option to add a pulse. Lift your left leg higher. Just 3, 2, 1. Come on back down. Beautiful. Left hand to right wrist. Grow tall. Side body stretch, crescent moon. Then left foot takes the weight, right foot hovers. Maybe the arms open, balancing star. Maybe the pulse. 3, 2, 1. 2 feet on the ground. Exhale, cactus the arms, lion's breath. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, long spine. Step back, plank pose. Hold it here. From plank, lower to your forearms. Roll your heels to the left. Reach your right hand to the sky. Side plank variation. Exhale, right hand down. Come back to center. Exhale, heels to the right. Left hand to the sky. Left hand comes down. Lower the knees, puppy pose. Hips stay over the knees, hands forward, chin or forehead to the mat. A variation of child's pose. Let your chest release. And then start to walk yourself in, heels towards hips. Let your forehead come down. Embryo pose. So it's a variation of child's. Knees, shins, and ankles are all in alignment. Forearms are back along the shins. Palms are facing up. Either stay in embryo pose or I'm going to offer rabbit. So use your hands to grab onto your heels. You're going to straighten, keep your arms straight. You're going to lift your hips. So a little bit of weight is going to come to about the forehead, the hairline of your head. Inhale, hips up. Keep your arms straight so the arms take more of the weight than your head. Lower back release. 2 breaths here. Keep lifting the hips. Keep the arms straight. Stretching out the back. 1 more inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing on your shins for camel pose. Press your hips forward. Lift your heart. Head up and back. Maybe this is enough for you, a deep heart opener. Or maybe you want to walk your hands down your leg. Keep pressing thighs, hips forward. Maybe hands come all the way to the heels. Heart and throat are open. 1 breath here. Exhale, slowly exit. Very gently exit. When shoulders are over hips, have a seat. Chin to chest, close the eyes. Palms can be on thighs, pressing down to ground or up to receive. Hero's pose, slow down the breath. One more inhale. Let it go. And then roll over to the right side. Let the legs go long. Maybe bend the knees. We're coming to another forward fold. Knees can be bent a lot, or they can be straight. Feels really good on the lower back to have the knees bent. Inhale, arms up. And then with a long spine, fold forward. Maybe you don't go far. It's not about how far you go. With every inhale, see if you can lengthen the spine, and then exhale to deepen. Two more like that. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Slowly unravel. Hands behind your hips. Fingers can face your glutes or face wide. Press your toes away from you. Lift hips. Reverse plank. Head and neck relax. One more inhale. Lift the thighs. Exhale, slowly lower. Come all the way onto your back for pigeon on your back. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Interlace your hands under your thigh or over your shin. Press your thigh away from you. Maybe roll the ankle out, the jaw out. Close the eyes for the remainder of the practice. We're on our back. Release the hands. Let the legs float to the left. Any variation of a spinal twist. Maybe keep the legs wrapped like eagle or unwrap them. Again, keep the eyes closed. Let the head turn to the right to deepen the stretch. Left hand can be up top of right thigh. One more big breath. Then roll back to center. Maybe shake out the legs. Let's do the other side. So left leg across the right thigh. Figure four, pigeon on the back. One more inhale. Press your left thigh, your left knee away from you. And then release the hands. Let the legs float to the right. Gaze to the left. Closing the eyes, settling here. Where can you let go of some tension as we wind down after a lot of work? We come to our final corpse pose. Inhale, knees back to center. Find happy baby or any last pose you need. It could be butterfly, soles of the feet together, hands to feet. Press the knees away, or happy baby, pull the knees away. Pull the knees to the chest. Press your feet to the ceiling. Maybe rock and roll on your sacrum. Flutter the lips. Another lion's breath. Some sort of audible exhale, a or a ha. Let that go. And then slowly shift into your Savasana, final resting pose. If you need to leave class right on time, stay for about a minute or 10 to 20 cycles of breath. If you have the gift of time, get into your comfortable Savasana, feet wide, palms up, or hand to belly, hand to heart. Keep the eyes closed. Just breathe and be. I'll offer about 5 minutes of Savasana if you do have the gift of time to stay and rest. So inhale, and then exhale to just arrive. Salute and greet your Savasana. Permission to rest. There's nothing to do but be here. If you can join and stay here until I guide you out. Come back to your breath before you move anything at all. Just notice your inhales, your exhales, deepening and lengthening. And when you feel ready, as slowly as you can, move fingers and toes, finding tiny movement to reawaken the body. If you can, or you want to stay in Savasana, by all means, enjoy as long of a corpse pose as you can. If you're ready to come back, move a little more, pulling the knees into the chest and giving yourself a huge hug. Gratitude for your breath, for your body, and all it's capable of. Thanking yourself for showing up this morning, taking time to restore. And from your hug, move to the fetal position and just pause and stay. Take another couple rounds of breath here with the eyes closed as I read a final quote from Jeffrey Fry. The sun loves the moon so much that he dies every night to let her breathe, and in return, she reflects his love. From the fetal position, press up, find a comfortable seat, sit tall, sit proud, greet yourself. Bring hands to heart center if that resonates. Exhale, let everything go. And then inhale fully. And let it out. And bow to seal your practice and thank you for showing up. Thank you for practicing with me. I'll be teaching again on Saturday.